Welcome. Today, we're diving into a fascinating truth. Cooking is not just about making food taste better or look appealing. It's actually a chemical process that transforms food at the molecular level. When we apply heat, proteins in our food unfold, starches swell, fats melt, and vitamins react in unique ways depending on the temperature and duration. These changes don't just affect flavor, they determine which nutrients our bodies can absorb. So the way we cook quietly shapes what our bodies receive from every meal. Understanding this process helps us make smarter choices in the kitchen, ensuring we get the most from what we eat. Let's explore how heat triggers these changes and why it matters for our health. Heat can be both a friend and a foe when it comes to nutrition. On one hand, cooking can make certain nutrients more available. For example, heat breaks down plant cell walls, releasing antioxidants and making some vitamins easier to absorb. This is why cooked tomatoes, for instance, provide more lycopene than raw ones. On the other hand, not all nutrients handle heat well. Water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C and some B vitamins are fragile and can be lost, especially during boiling. The cooking water often carries these nutrients away. So, while heat can improve digestibility and nutrient availability, it can also reduce the content of sensitive vitamins. The key is to find a balance and choose cooking methods that maximize nutrition. Not all cooking methods are created equal when it comes to preserving nutrients. Steaming, for example, is gentle and helps retain more vitamins, especially those sensitive to heat and water. Roasting uses dry heat, which can change the nutrient balance but often retains minerals. Frying, on the other hand, exposes food to high temperatures and adds extra fat, which can increase calorie content and stress nutrients. Proteins and fats also respond differently. Moderate heat makes proteins easier to digest, but too much heat can damage amino acids. Some oils stay stable, while others break down and form harmful compounds. Even minerals, though stable, can be lost if cooking water is discarded. So the way you cook can make a big difference in what ends up on your plate. It's a common belief that raw food is always healthier, but the reality is more nuanced. Some nutrients are indeed higher in raw foods, while others become more available after cooking. For example, raw vegetables may preserve vitamin C, but cooking can boost the bioavailability of other nutrients. The best approach is to enjoy a mix of both raw and cooked foods. This way, you benefit from the strengths of each and achieve a more balanced nutritional intake. Remember, balance matters more than following strict rules. By varying your cooking methods and including both raw and cooked options, you can support your health in a more comprehensive way. As we wrap up, remember that cooking is both a science and an art. The method you choose can preserve, enhance, or reduce different nutrients. Heat reshapes food chemically and biologically, so thoughtful preparation is key. The goal isn't to avoid cooking, but to match your methods to the nutrients you want to preserve. By understanding how heat affects food, you can make choices that support your long-term health. So next time you're in the kitchen, consider not just what you cook, but how you cook it. Thanks for joining this breakdown. See you in the next video.